Good afternoon, Tiffany and Bethy. Today's video is brought to you by the Oscars. If Benedict Cumberbatch doesn't win this year, I'm gonna fuck some shit up. This is in response to Tiffany's 4 things thing, and I'm offering another with a film-esque thing. The only thing important about MySpace was the quizzes you took and the personal layouts. Listen, the layouts for your MySpace, that was like deciding what to wear for a really important job interview, which is where I just came from. Most depressing movie you ever watched? 3rd star. Yet another reason why Benedict Cumberbatch deserves like 1 million Oscars. And 1 for Leo. Cause isn't it about time you get one? Most disturbing movie. Okay, I will say I haven't seen all of this. I was fairly young and I was really sick and had a really high fever, and for whatever random reason I was like, Dad, can you rent House on Haunted Hill? And I watched like maybe 1/3 of it, and I was so freaked out that I just went to bed, and because I had a fever I was like, weird things were happening. An actor you've seen in more than 8 movies. I'm gonna say Emma Watson. 1, because of all the Harry Potter movies, and I've actually seen her in another movie outside of the Harry Potter movies, which was The Bling Ring. Oh, I could say Daniel Radcliffe too, because I just saw Horns the other day. Film you could watch on repeat for the rest of your life. That's a hard one, I don't want to answer. Very first film you remember watching? When I was a little kid, I think I was maybe 3 years old. My dad, my poor dad, would come home and all he wanted to do was go to sleep. But I was that stupid child that refused to sleep at night, and I could not go to sleep unless we sat down and watched Who Framed Roger Rabbit. A film you wish you hadn't watched. The Ring. No. I even watched it in the daylight hours. Still, nope. I stayed awake for 3 days straight. A film you wish had a sequel. Okay, see, this is a thing I have a problem with. Kind of like, okay, hold up. Love Never Dies, the Phantom of the Opera sequel. That steaming pile of shit that Andrew Lloyd Webber did. What the fuck? Why ruin a good thing? This is how I feel about sequels. Like, if it's vital to the plot, and if the books had a sequel, then yeah, I'm fine with it. Like, I have so much respect for the way a story will end. Kind of like, I find it funny that Tiffany gets really angry at the movie Atonement, and I was like, you know what? I'm cool with the way it ended because that's how the story was written. Which book would you like to see adapted into film? You guys pretty much know that I have not read a lot of books in my lifetime. The ones I have read have already been made into movies. I don't know. The most aesthetically pleasing movie you've ever seen. Marie Antoinette. But I will say this about Sofia Coppola. I think a lot of her movies are aesthetically pleasing. Favorite movie director? I'm gonna say Cecil B. DeMille, Howard Hawks, and of course I'm a fan of Peter Jackson and Gore Verbinski, but you know, Cecil B. DeMille was like the original pull out all the stops, go big or go home type of person. Like, his movies are larger than life. Favorite movie genre? I don't know if I have a favorite one. Movie that holds a special place in your heart. I'm gonna say Moulin Rouge. Baz Luhrmann, I like him as a director. Why didn't I say him earlier? Favorite comedy film? The Great Race. Hands down. We used to watch that all the time. In fact, we watched it a few nights ago. It's Blake Edwards. Oh dude, I could have mentioned Blake Edwards too. Also Hot Rod. Music video you'd love to see developed into a film. I like nowadays that most people in the music industry, when they make a music video, they kind of turn it into a little film. The only thing that comes to mind would be Hurt by Christina Aguilera, just because I love the whole 1930s circus thing. Like, I don't care for circuses, but I like them in the 30s because I think that's an interesting time for circuses. Film everyone loves but you hate. Oh god. I'm really sorry. Mean Girls and Twilight and any Nicholas Sparks movie ever. And She's All That. Ugh, I'm so glad I missed that in the 90s. That was stupid. 10 Things I Hate About You. Just a minute. Let me say 10 things I hate about this film. Film you love but everyone hates. Barbarella. I love it for weird reasons. Not because it's a fantastic film or anything, because really, it sucks. Nude Jane Fonda. Why wouldn't you love that? Which cinematic universe would you like to live in? Middle Earth. If when I die, heaven does not look like Middle Earth, I'm gonna storm up to Jesus and be like, I want a do-over. Which is how reincarnation started. What's your favorite biopic? Judy Garland, Me and My Shadows. Mainstream or indie movies? I don't really have a preference. I like what I like, and that's pretty much it. Old or contemporary? Same answer as the last one. Although I tend to lean more towards the old. And the last one is film with an amazing soundtrack, and that award, shit, goes to the Lord of the Rings trilogy because Howard Shore, man, you deserve applause because goddamn. And now I shall answer Tiffany's 4 things thing. 4 names people call me. I've been called shitface in a loving manner. Gymnasia, Schumann, and less, which I hate. 4 jobs I've held. Ear piercer, medieval fair actor, frame shop associate, store merchandising builder thing. 4 movies I've watched more than once. Memoirs of a Geisha, Ever After, Hot Rod, and Some Like It Hot. 4 books I'd recommend. You're just really pressing me about the damn books, aren't you? Harry Potter series, most definitely. Water for Elephants, The Hobbit, and This Is How by Augustin Burroughs. 4 places I've seen. Salem, Massachusetts, New York City, Perkins Cove, Maine, and Hollywood, California. 4 things I don't eat. Meat, peppers, mushrooms, tomatoes. I just ruined a whole pizza for someone. 4 TV shows I watch. Family Guy, Archer, American Horror Story, and Orange is the New Black. 4 things I'm looking forward to this year. Going back to my community theater, hopefully going to the Coney Island Mermaid Parade, getting my damn priorities straightened out, aka saving money, and going to the Renaissance Fair. 4 things I'm saying. I also did not really understand this question. Do you mean like phrases that I'm using? Because I'm gonna assume that's what it is. So, okay, I say for reals, say ultimately a lot, I don't know, and I also say fuck. 4 words to describe the ocean. Okay, there's a psychology exercise that I used to do in high school, and it said whatever words you use to describe the ocean is how you would describe yourself. But I'm going to assume you mean literally rather than metaphorically. I'm going to say vast, unexplored, a different world, and salty, which is also how I describe myself. 4 flavors I like. Tea, mint, dark chocolate, and garlic. Not all together. 4 times a day I'm online. First thing when I wake up, when I go downstairs for breakfast, in the evening before bed, and when I'm in bed before going to sleep. I'm on the internet a lot. 4 things I'd like to do better tomorrow. Be more productive, take more initiative, have more discipline, focus on my goals. I will see you guys next week. Okay, bye. Good afternoon to... My arm just kind of flew right out there. You're having a good afternoon and you're gonna like it. Oh my god, Sangha? Shit. Thing is such a versatile word. Where I'm sleeping like Garfield. Face playing in the bed. Oh, no. Favorite movie genre? Genre. GIF or GIF? I like saying GIF because if you say GIF, I'm gonna think you mean peanut butter, and then I'm gonna be sad because there's no peanut butter. Judy Garland, Me and My Shadow. Ooh, I bit my tongue. And that was that.